Dimapur ade August 12 din de International Youth Day mane. Itu din the United Nations press sal 1999 de World Youth Day kuigina shuru hua lagase. Din ke observe kurigina National Foundation for India aro Can Youth miligina Don Bosco Institute of Development and Leadership Riverbelt Colony Dimapur dilushe. Event do green skills for youth towards a sustainable world laga team under dilushe. Detail sabo.
You can notice something, certain things that, okay, this can be arguably protected. You don't know that, example I'm just saying. And then you can start a business for that. You can apply on behalf of that and you can earn a living on that. So this is what I'm looking at when I say green youth. Yet you are trying to sustain yourself, sustain the future. But at the same time, also trying to sustain on your own feet. If you have to bring something, a change, you have to look at synthesizers. Have you heard about this Green General Skill Index? So if you're in the UN anything, you'll be hearing about the skills, where they have identified 4 types of skills. One is in the engineering and technical skills, one is science skills, operation management skills, and monitoring skills. These 4 skills, the UN has identified as very essential, crucial for a green skill or for a sustainable future. Or you can say it as green employment.
So today's topic was about intergenerational woven fabric. And it was very much connected to how each generation we have been able to pass down these artistic skills, but at the same time there's a huge gap. So to fill that gap, the only way to sustain this art and keep it alive was to engage these little children who were interested and they wanted to do it. So we wanted to invest on interested children. First step, interest, being curious and searching. Second step, we have a lot of people who are into this workshop, in this training. So normally what happens is that you need to identify a place, find a willing weaver. You can go back to a village, but the condition is you should invest time and patience. Learning to appreciate is the beginning. If you learn to appreciate, starting with the paintings that is out there, and I think it's done by Wandering Minds, that's the beginning. And we've been trying to inculcate this culture of appreciation. Because unless we appreciate something, we wouldn't be interested and curious to go far enough.
And then once you convince the child, the child actually becomes the teacher or the master to the parent. And that's the very interesting thing that we have also noticed, and this is what we're doing. But in answer to your question, if you can really help us, the help will be like, if you can start practicing. Right, in this, the baby steps, what the youth, we don't need education like I said. Education is secondary right now. If you have a presence of mind, if you have a really good common sense, if you can understand Nagaland, this is my land, this is culture, this is sort of very different, right? And if you look at the world context, what you are doing, is there a way I can? So example, like, if you look at Sikkim, I'm just citing an example with waste management. Now with Sikkim, they have also stopped cloth, some, not all. They are going into weaving with the bamboo, the basket, but not with the bamboo, with the leaves, the bamboo leaves, palm leaves, right? So they are also utilizing that. So now what they are trying to do is integrating their skills, olden skills, at the same time also like addressing the modern problems, right? And at the same time again showing that that's their culture. So they are integrating all this together, and this is what UN or the SDG or anyone would like, how we are actually. So in that context, our baby step, they will also add to it, but in my context, baby step first is, before you embark on anything, is please knowing your indigenous people's right.
I think it's the action that we do today is going to count for our future. So there should be more platforms of dialogues among young people. And one of my colleagues, she already spoken about what is the definition of youth. I think it's from 15 to 25. So we need young people from that range to come and be part of the change maker. So we hope to have such platforms happening in Nagaland, and Nagaland have the potential to be the change maker and being an influencer for the next generation.
International Youth Day is a platform for the young people to come together and have a discourse and see where we are lagging behind, and also at the same time identifying the skills of the young people, advocating the young people to discuss about the obstacles and challenges of the situation happening in the worldwide. And International Youth Day is a kind of a space where young people can raise their voice, not only in terms of one particular subject, but in a different particular subject, like environment, like health, education. It is a day for the young people to bring different kinds of discussion and see how we can go forward and bring the change in our society and in the world. The message for the young people is we know that we have a courage, and I think we should put our courage to listen and to understand and to learn also. I really want to tell to our young people of Nagaland that we really need to come out from our comfort zone and see where the world is going on. We really need to discuss in a proper way, in a manner way. And that is what I really want our young people of Nagaland to bring this discussion in the right place, in the right platform.